Well, hi guys. I'm back. I got a job to do before I can nail this down. This silver strip is not in straight, and if I nail that or screw that board into the floor, it's going to be right on top of that metal strip, and I don't want it to be there. Well, so what I'm going to do is lift it up a little bit and see if I can move it over just a tiny here. Not much. That is, if I can get under it. Yep, little buddy run in the door when I opened it a while ago. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get those out or not. They're like screw nails or something. I don't know what they call them. But they're usually in there to stay when you get them in there. Like I said, I'm going to put more flooring on top of this. In the hallway over this plywood. There. Got two of them out. Guess you can see from my head. It's been in there a few years. And I don't want to bend them because I want to use them again. Oh. That one's in there pretty tight. Whew. No longer than I've been doing this, I got sweat going down my back. Don't want to come out. There it goes. Whew. Sweaty. Yeah, I'm just moving it down as far as I can. Bend it back a little bit so it's not warped up. Now, little buddy, you're going to have to get out of my way. You can't be right in front of me or right between my legs. may even have to cut just a tiny bit off of there to get it to fit the way I want it to. And like I said, I'm gonna do that outer door threshold. I still got to cut a piece of wood a couple of inches to fit under the threshold and lift that metal piece up and then attach it. I haven't done it yet, but I still can do that. I mean, I don't have to do it right now. Little buddy's gonna help. I wish I'd have cut it already. And I may not screw the big one down yet. I don't know. But I'm working on this one right now. Oh. And I can't pull it up too far because I don't know which is better, to go this way or the other way. Little buddy, you're going to have to get out of the way. Get out of the way. Go forward or backwards or something. He loves to hang out. Whew. If those guys that I had do my floor before had put, instead of busting my floor out, laid the plywood on top, it would have been perfect. But no, they busted my floor out. And I told them I didn't want that done, and they kept doing it anyway. And then they put the plywood in. So, I'm not happy with what they did. By no means. Now, little buddy, you're going to have to get out of the way. I said the floor is just like my hair. I always bleach my own hair. I color my own hair. I cut my own hair. So if it gets messed up, I have nobody but myself to blame. That's the way I feel about the floor. If I can do it myself, I'll do it myself. That way, if it's messed up, I have myself to blame. Myself to blame and not somebody else. Now get out of the way. And these boards, this plywood that was in the shed, it was leaning up for a while. So it got a little bit warped. But it'll straighten out once it's on the floor for a while and get it screwed in too. So this See, I just wanted it moved to where it's not exactly, I don't want it under the board when I screw it down, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, I'm so hot. I wanted this piece over here. So I've cut it enough now that when I screw this board down, it's not going to hold that metal piece. I can take the metal piece up later when I continue on in the kitchen and stuff. Whew. Yeah, it's just right on the edge of it. Set for right here. It's not cut completely straight. But this stuff that's on the floor that I bought, it's going to be great insulation in between the flooring. Whew. My goodness. Yeah, I think that'll work right there. It gives that board enough clearance that it's not going to be going right under it. Also gives me new holes to hammer the screws into. I need the camera on the other side of me or something here. Yeah, they're kind of warped, and I laid them down to kind of get them flattened out before I put the screws in them. And I wanted to move the strip because I don't know when I'm going to be able to go in to get the kitchen done. Whenever I do the kitchen, I'm going to have my son or somebody over here to move the refrigerator and move the stove so I can get the plywood and the flooring under that. And right now, I don't want to mess with it. But this will be good enough. I get this part done and get the hallway done. Get a little bit done at a time. Just so it looks decent. I mean, I love the kitchen and the living room, the floor. And I bet when I get to redo the other one, when I get the second floor down, that I'm probably not going to be able to find that. But maybe by then I'll be tired of it and I'll want something different anyway. I've actually been thinking about getting the panels, those interlocking panels that look like wood that you buy, that everybody puts down nowadays. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it. I may try it in the hallway and see how I like it. And then if I like it, I may put it in these bedrooms back here. And then the rest of the house, we'll see. I don't know. But there's a lot of stuff I want to do. And it looks like if I get it done, I'm going to have to do it myself. Because everybody I've paid, they charge an outrageous price. Then they screw everything up. So, I found if you want it done the way you want it done, just to do it yourself if you're possibly able. Just like when I had some land cleared in North Carolina. I didn't want a big spot of it cleared. I had a driveway put in. The state did that, and I paid them for the tile, which was $500. And I got in touch with my cousin's husband, who was a landscaper. And I told him I needed part of my property cleared. I said, I just want it cleared up around close to the driveway that I put in, to where I'll have somewhere that I can come in, camp overnight, park my car, you know, have a little bit of space in there that's cleared out, because it was so overgrown you couldn't even with a driveway there, you couldn't drive past the driveway because there was so much underbrush. And well, he went into a long rigmarole story and said, well, we charge $100 a day, and to load the dozer up and take it out, we at least get a day's work, meaning 8 hours. I said, well, I have no problem with that. I figured they could do me a real good job in 8 hours time and do what I wanted. No, he didn't do that. What he did was clear part of my property to the right side of the driveway, all the way back to the property line. And then it was so wet, he said, oh, I almost lost my dozer twice. But instead of stopping and doing what I asked him to do, I had to pay him $850 to do what he wanted to do. And I said, well, I'm paying him because I don't want to cause a big riff-a-row in the family, but I said, I'll never get him to do anything else. He could have made a day's work and done it around the driveway as big as he wanted it. You know, with property cleared on each side of the driveway and then the back. He didn't have to go all the way to one side of the driveway and then go back to the property line and clear it all there. That's not what I wanted him to do. So, that just shows you. I mean, I can't get anybody to do a damn thing I ask them to do. They do what they want to do. And then I have to pay them for doing what they want to do, and most of the time they screw it up. I'm sorry. I hate using that kind of language, but that's facts of life. And especially if you're a woman, they think you don't know what in the heck you're doing, and they think they can just pull the wool over your eyes. Well, they're not doing it anymore. If I can possibly do it myself, I'll do it myself. Now, I want that to bend back the other way a little bit. Don't want it up. Are you in the middle of everything, huh? Huh? You need to get out from under my feet. I can't do nothing with you there. And I'm just kind of bending that back down because I don't want it sticking up at the end after I nail it down. Now get out of the way, I'm going to hit you with a hammer. I don't mind him coming to visit, but he always wants attention and he gets right in your face. So now I can nail or screw that wood down, and it's not going to interfere with that metal strip. When I get ready to do the rest of it, I can get that metal strip up and continue on laying it. So, whew, anyway. And I know I probably don't cut stuff as good as some people do. But hey, like I said, I found out a lot of them don't do a good job anyway, so what the heck. Now I gotta find a bit to, well, you know what? I don't know if I've got a bit for those or not. Unless I got one in here. I got wood screws, but hallelujah. I just started saying, well, I know I had to have one because I used those screws before, so I had to have a little bit to use with it, and I got it. It's right there. That's why I kept it in that box, so I wouldn't lose it. Put this one up in the little box so I don't lose it. Looks like I may have lost one already of some kind here. No. You know, you'd be really in bad shape if you lost this little key thing to your drill. Because you would not be able to change your drill bits out. Whew. I am sweating so bad. It's unreal. Don't know if this cord will reach all the way down there. That plug has a tendency to want to come out. This little extra one on there. Hopefully that'll make it long enough. Give a little bit of added length. Whew. And little buddy, you're liable to take off running when this thing starts going. He may want to go back outside. Like I said, a lot of times he'll dart in that door when I open it. And he only stays in for a little bit, and then he's ready to go back out. See where he went. You ready to go back out? Huh? Here, let me let you out. Because I know you're going to run when I get that drill going. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. No, you don't want back out right now. Here, you want some food? I'll give you a little bit of food. Maybe that's what you want. Yeah, I don't like the popping these boards make. And I didn't drill holes, so I don't know how good it's going to go through there. Got it down pretty good. I just don't like boards popping when I walk on them. Yeah, that's worth money right there when you don't have to have a board pop under your foot. Whoops. My little drill bit pushed up in there. Oh, I'm gonna have to get it back out. Now, how come it to do that? I guess it vibrated. Oh, I should have made the piece longer that goes in there. And I'm not strong enough to tighten it down. Probably as tight as most men would. But we'll get her done. We'll get her done. I think it's got it down as far as it's going to go. Yeah, I like these wood screws because they go flush to the board. They're not standing up above it. And I may have a gap or two, but the flooring on top of it will take care of that. Whew. Y'all, it's too hot to even do this in the house. You know? And I'm not even showing you what I was doing. I'm down here, y'all. Little buddy's down here. Because he's been right in my face. I'm sorry about that. I thought I had it. I had the camera aimed down this way. No matter, I'm just screwing these boards in. Or trying to. these are wood screws. They're for bonding wood together, so. At least when I come walking through here, it's not going to pop each time. Should have went down a little more. Whew. You know, I gotta catch a breather. It's funny because a couple of years after I first was divorced, it was told around the neighborhood that, oh, my ex-husband left all his tools and shit here. No, he didn't. He didn't leave a one. He took all his tools, everything he had with him. I think he left one empty toolbox out there that he didn't even use. I use it. But over the years, as I had to do things for myself, I started buying tools. I bought the skill saw you saw me use yesterday in my video. I bought this drill. Everything tool-wise, hammers, screwdrivers, wrenches, you name it. I bought every bit of that myself. He didn't leave anything. I guess he figured me being a woman, I didn't need it. But you know, women need tools if they live by themselves. They don't have somebody to do a lot of handiwork for them unless they're filthy rich and want to spend a lot of money. And then most of the time get stuff done wrong. Drill's pushing back up in there again. Yeah, I just can't tighten it down. I'm not strong enough. So I have to keep taking it out and putting it back and tightening it again. I bought all kind of drill bits. I mean, that silver shed out there, I've told in videos that I redid that whole shed myself. My son did put the aluminum up on the roof for me. But the sides, the door, everything I did myself. And I did it for less than $500 door and all. But, you know, I did all the labor myself. The price of lumber now, I don't know if I could do it, but I did buy galvanized panels. That's what I put up the siding on it. I figured that was be good as anything on the shed for being weather resistant. Go ahead and put one in the middle right here so I don't stub my toe. Walking over it. I pushed it in again, y'all. That's weak, isn't it, when you can't tighten your drill enough to hold your drill bit. But that's the way it goes when you're a weakling like me. I mean, I tighten it as tight as I can tighten it. I mean, look at the way I'm sweating. I mean, my blouse. I don't know if y'all can see that. No, because I got the thing down too far. Look at this. Look how I'm sweating. Whew. Need me some Gatorade. My daddy was a carpenter. I learned a lot of stuff from my daddy growing up. A lot of stuff. I mean, that wasn't his profession until he got out of the Navy. But he was literally making the Navy a career. He was in almost 13 years, and Mama told him he had too many kids, he had to get out. So he got out. Whew. But I helped him build the back porch on the two-story house that he built in Atkinson. I've helped him with boats that he's built. He showed me how to use a lot of tools. He taught me how to shoot a gun and hit something, not just shoot it. Whew. Now, what was that popped? Oh, this one right here. I need to put a screw in. I don't want it. Yep, that's it right here. Was the one that was warped a little bit. And it might help if I could hold this drill right. Hopefully that'll keep it from popping. Watch out. Little screw gets hot in there. Yeah, now it won't pop. Oh, Lordy. Lordy, Lordy, Miss Molly. Say, Lordy, Lordy, Miss Molly. do this one down here because it's where I step out of the bedroom every time. Watch out. Whew. I just stuck that splinter in my finger. Oh. We'll go right down the middle. Yeah, it's gonna be come down to whatever I can afford to put on top of this, I guess. Whew. Whew. Aren't we having fun? And it may take me a while to get all this done, but hey, I'm not in a hurry. Gotta be careful with splinters though. I took all that extra time to get that molding off and to get the molding strips cut at the bottom so this plywood sit right under it. And a lot of it needs to be replaced. Can't do it right this minute though. even with these screws. Whew, where do I need another one? I think I'm about gonna come out about even with my screws for right now. I got 2 more screws in here. I figured it would be close. Yep. One more and I think I'll put it right here. Well, I've got my wood secured. As good as I can get it secured for now because I've run out of screws. But like I said, I wanted to secure it enough that the wood didn't pop when I walked on it because it was, some of it was kind of warped a little from being in the shed. Whew. I didn't have one right there, which would have been ideal, but that piece wasn't warped, so it wasn't bowed up. But y'all, none of it pops now because it's secured. So that's what I was trying to do. Whew. I've given you food. What else do you want? I got little buddy over here. He sees me doing stuff, so he wants to hang around. I don't know what it is about this cat. And when you do stuff, he likes to hang around. It's like he's helping you. Look back there. He's coming back. He knows I'm talking about him. I tell you, I'm hot. Yeah, I gotta do my cords up, little buddy. I gotta get my drill put back in the shed. And I need to keep that box of screws, or the empty box. And the reason I'm going to keep it is so I'll know what kind of those screws to get the next time. And then I don't have to buy another one of the little drill bits for it. It's called a star drive screw. Drive screws. Because the little end of them look like a star. That's why you got to have that special drill bit for it. Whew. Little buddy, I am so hot. Yes, I am. I'm so hot. This is the drop cord I had over there to plug my camera in when I was doing lives from the couch, just so my battery wouldn't go dead. Well, that's that one wound up. Yeah, I got to decide what it is I'm going to put on the floor. And then after I decide, I'm going to have to see if can come up with enough money to pay for it. Because you know, that's a big factor too, is being able to pay for what you want. But like I said, you know, the floor, basically that part of the floor is done. All I need to do is do the doorways, the outer doorway, the inner doorways whenever I do the other rooms. And I can do the outer door anytime. I don't have to do that today. I need to get more screws, that's for sure. I don't have any more screws, so. You want to go out finally? Huh? I see where a squirrel tried to go up my pole again. He's got the tool pulled down to the floor, the ground. Oh man, y'all, that's a hot job. And I really apologize for not having the camera set properly in the beginning, because I thought I had it set where you could see what I was doing, but you couldn't. So, but look at this. Could you imagine? Look at that shirt. It's completely wet. Could you imagine what it would be like if I'd have been outside? I mean, it's hot in here, but it's like 103, 104 degrees outside right now. I have no idea what it is in here. Whew. Oh, yeah, I'm going to cool off, sit here and rest a minute, cool off, finish getting this stuff put up. I need to sweep off. Well, that's something I need to do now before I forget, because I don't want to walk through there later and end up with one of those splinters in my toes. Yeah, and I got to cut a piece that fits in the closet to the furnace. And it's not a big piece. It's probably only about 6 inches wide and about 2 or 3 foot long. And I think I can do that with some of the smaller pieces I've got in the shed right now. I'm just not going to do it today. That's for another video. That is completely for another video. And no more than I've done. I've got this dust everywhere in the house. I think with something like that, those snap together wood panels, with this floor, it's going to be plenty thick enough. I don't want it so heavy that it's going to fall through the floor. And I'm opening the door, I know, but I want to sweep the stuff out of the doorway here that's down in that crack. Some of it fell down in there when I was putting the pieces together. And with what I've got in the bathroom already, this is thick enough that when I put a layer across it, it'll be even. So there you go, guys. That is my do-it-yourself floor fixing for right now. Until I, like I said, until I figure out what I'm going to put on top of it. Because probably whatever I put on top of it, I'm going to try to put it in the bedrooms as well. So I may even wait till I get the bedrooms fixed with plywood and then go back and cover all the plywood with those panels. I don't know. I know my bed in my bedroom back there is a queen size bed. It's got an iron bed frame, and I'll tell you right now, that bed is heavy. I can't move it myself. I can't move the mattress myself. I managed to flip it over a couple of times, you know, by straining and finally getting it to stand up on the bed and trying to slide it over and then just letting it fall. I've been able to flip the mattress, and it needs to be flipped right now. I just I have not felt up to straining on that thing. It's so heavy. But it always helps to flip your mattresses every so often. Not only flip them, but you know, flip them from end, put the foot to the head to the foot or whatever, and then flip it over on the different side. You know, just like rotating tires on your car. You want your mattress to wear evenly, just like you want the tires on your car to wear evenly. So it always helps to rotate your mattress, flip it from one end to the other, rotate it from side to side. So with that, guys, I am so tired. I'm going to rest. I'm going to cool off. There's some other things I want to do. There's a few things out in the garden that I want to put some compost tea to before the night is over. So I got to finish getting this stuff up, get the drill back in the shed, And then I'm going to get in here and sit down and rest a bit. And cool off. You see how wet I am. I mean, this shirt got that wet. Look at that. I mean, it got that wet just from messing with this floor. And I'm in here where it's air conditioned. Air conditioner's blowing on me constantly. But it's just that hot. So with that, I appreciate y'all taking the time to watch my video, putting up with my craziness, my videos, watching me do my floor, watching me secure the floor today in this video. And I love each and every... Look, I can't even talk. And you can see I was not wearing my mask. And I said I was going to, and I forgot to put it on. But like I said, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. I love each and every one of you for subscribing to my channel, watching my videos, supporting my channel. Y'all have a blessed evening. Please like, share, and subscribe to my videos. And I'll see you on my next one. Bye now.